Hi, everybody. It's time. It's time. You can only see part of me as I do this show if you're watching me in the vertical. So come over to the horizontal life. CBSN is acting up. Is it good now? Yep. I mean, it's showing me.
Okay, because it totally wigged out for a second.
No, I don't know if it's wigging out because I think it's frozen on my side. Let me go back and see. Let's see if it's actually doing it. Oh, it says was live. Is live now.
I hate Meta.
I don't know what it's doing because it says was live now.
Okay,
I don't know what would
let's
end
do
itself.
this.
Okay.
Do me just copy and paste your room into another room and send me a new code, and we'll just start it over.
I don't know the way the words you just said.
Do you just want me to do it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I will take care of it.
Thank you.
Why don't you introduce the show while I fix Meta?
Okay. That is so weird having how that happen. Okay.
It
Just let me know when I need to pop back over to it. Hi, everybody. It is new comic book time. We've got an error, something happening over on Facebook, so we're going to get that squared away. But don't worry, we're going to keep on going. Love you some Tues-Days. SF is here. And I see Nava is here. Welcome, welcome. It is a big book week. Here, I'm going to turn this so it's a little bit closer to me. How about that? Ooh, that's better. Yes, it is. Okay. So we are going to have a great day with a bunch of exclusives. I have like every variant that there is that is ratioed for Terminal, which is a big one. It's TJ. We had a lot of fun on the review show that happens the hour before this. Hey, Jason. And I gave someone a card today to invite them to come and join us and enjoy the show. So hopefully we can, once it gets relived, I can actually just get you guys all stuck on it. So let's see what this is doing here. Nope. My video ended. It totally finished out. That's so bizarre. Okay.
you gotta give me more time than this, Miss Jen. I'm not like Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, I was just looking at my back end for Facebook, and it surely said it ended. Fine. All right, let's do some graphic novels while we're working on the other stuff, so no one misses the new things. After the show is over for new books releasing this week, I have a ton of new book collection stuff. I don't want to say a ton, but quite a few. And then if we still have time, because I know they're restarting a new Thundercats line at Dynamite, at least that's what they announced recently, and I have a ton of exclusives and variants from the first series. I was going to blow those out to you guys for like insanely low, stupid prices. So stick around if you like insane low prices for hard to get books. Okay. This is your chance to get volume 4 for Ultimate Spider-Man, which I think is the very end of the series. Yep, it includes Ultimate Universe, the finale. So you'll see that the storyline that they presented in this book isn't the end. Like everyone thought there was going to be a hard stop. Everyone thought it was going to be a hard stop, and it definitely did not end up being a hard stop for this universe. So that is good. In fact, you do love crazy low prices. That's Crazy Jen. Oh, here's a fun story while we're waiting for everything to get rectified. Back when I had my first store in Midland, Texas in 1995 to 1997, if you were a local, you knew me as Crazy Jen. Our big rock station there, I used to go on and make requests on, they had like special business request days. I think they were Monday and Fridays. And I had two personalities that would go on. One was Crazy Jen, in which I would make my requests for songs for the lunchtime hour by sending them faxes with like symbols and widgets on it. So they had to guess what I was asking for, which they loved, and so did everybody else, even though it was a radio show and they just had to describe what I was doing. And then on Fridays, I appeared as the Pink Lady, in which all my requests were in poem form. So I had a lot of fun with that. Weirdly, I also had ad space with them. But at some point, the guy who owned the channel, the station, was like, hey, we want you to stop coming on Mondays and Fridays because you're getting free advertising from that. I'm like, but it's business request hour. It's like literally what you intended for. And so I said, okay, I will go away. And then they had so many people request for Crazy Jen and for the Pink Lady to come back that they asked me to come back as a business request person. So there you go.
Okay, so we're live on CBSN.
Okay, I'm going to
but
go over.
I'm live on CBSN.
That's okay. I can share it.
All right, and I tagged you. While you're sharing, let's do the thing that we're supposed to do at the beginning of this show that we always sometimes forget to do. But this time
sometimes.
Yes, we always sometimes forget to do it. And this time it was because I failed as a producer. Other times it's because ADHD. So here, let's do this.
That was it.
Good.
Sorry. Did you tell them you'd only come back if they sponsored you? No. Oh, and the other fun thing is I found as part of paperwork I pulled out of that my husband pulled out of the attic that was from the original business from 95 to 97. I found my original rate sheet for actual Fox station ads that I ran, in which for the promo period, I was getting ads during the space between X-Men 92 and The Tick for $50. For $50. Can you guys, I don't know if you guys know what it costs to run ads now, but that's stupid low. And then I had ad space that would run between midnight and 6 a.m. that they would run for $1 a spot. And so you can see my time slots is like every commercial break, there was one of my commercials running. So even months and months and months after I stopped doing them, because I was like, people are probably sick of this one, I need to make a new one, they would tell me they saw my ad. So I don't know if they were just running them as free roll or what.
You and that was when people would still watch Experience that cheap.
Huh?
You can't even buy ads on the Experience that cheap.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Although if you want to, I'll try and figure out how to make it happen. Like, so give us your money. But like, I do have standards.
You got standards. Got to eat the foods. All right. Also, now that we're live, all the places. This is Avengers, Volume 6. Jed McKay, also called The Grail, and that one is $20. I realize I didn't tell you anything about what the prices were for Ultimate Spider-Man. You know you want it. That's because you had to get up and turn the knob. That's right. You had to actually do things instead of just like, I know I watch or listen to the streaming services ones, and I hear the same DJ saying the exact same thing, so I know they're just rerunning a show. All right, Corey, can you send me that as an email? Because I'm going to be away from doing things until I come back from Comic-Con, and I don't want to forget it. But you're asking at the right spot. Hey, Forrest. Uncanny X-Men, Where Monsters Dwell. Gail Simone is still killing it. This is volume 4 of her awesome long run. That is 18, by the way. She is the longest running female written run for X-Men ever. Congratulations, Gail. You're setting the stage for great things. Did you want to have a big, gigantic coffee table book for House of Slaughter? This is the Colors Trilogy. Just in case you forgot, is James Tynion writing this thing. That is just $50 for this gigantically thick book. That seems like a great deal. Thanks for understanding. Okay. I'm pretty sure everybody got all their copies of this, but if you're one of those people that's completionist and you like to have things as graphic novels, here's your chance to get Dork. When all the speculation craziness started, Dork was the first book that was speculated, but it actually was a good book, so people are still reading this. So this one is just $10. $10 for the first, how many issues? Doesn't say. 1 through 5. Yep. Unknown, I'm pretty sure I have them out on my wall. What is going on here? Hold up. Hold up. What is going on here? Hold up. There are 2 covers. There's 2 covers. Look at this. What? There's that one, which is the same as the cover for the regular book. And that one. Is there a chase cover for this daggum thing? Well, I don't know. But there you go. Error! Error! It's not an error. It's a totally different picture. In any case, they're $10. I almost didn't even notice it. Oh, 2 different direct market. Oh, okay. Oh, daggum. The kids are all going to be waiting at the front door tomorrow. Blue Lock 32. That one is 13. Who's the best striker? Did anyone try to send in a video? Because they were actually looking for the best striker. I think that is still an active competition. I don't know what you win, but it's fun to go and watch everyone's stuff they put in. What's the barcode? You'll check it. Here's the 2. Oh, I'm trying to find the exact centers.
Can confirm one is the direct market and one is the mass market.
Oh, thank you.
The A cover is the mass market, and the other one is the direct market exclusive.
Perfect. I have a lot of people who have kind of just started reading this awesome series by Higgins, the Radiant Black series. I think it's because they're hyped about, alternate super universes, and this was so good. This is volume 8 from the Massiverse, and that one's 18. Matter of fact, I think I need to order some more first volumes of this bad boy. I also have a bunch of new people reading the EU universe. This is Void Rivals Volume 5. By the way, Danny, I've got at least 2 or 3 guys now that have just joined all the Ghost Machine, and they've come back multiple days in a row being like, "Curse you, Miss Jen! Now I have to have more stuff. Is there more things? I have to have more things. Let's get everything there is."
Quickly, unknown. The second direct market is a Third Eye exclusive.
Oh.
The main direct market exclusive is actually the Ash Can cover.
Oh, yeah. They just announced Volume 2 of Dungeon Crawler Carl, and they've got a bunch of different cool covers.
Yeah. Well, Volume 2 of Dungeon Crawler Carl is going to get a little wild in terms of its release and things and people and opportunities and events and,
All right, for my friends that love musics, Z2 is an awesome company that only really makes graphic novels. They make graphic novels with people that are in the music industry. So think people that are in bands usually, and they have really cool stuff that they've done over time. They've done stuff with the Gorillaz. They've done stuff with Skillet. The first thing I went to go see was with... is her name Pink? Super grungy girl, but looks like a little Disney princess. Music was really good.
Haley Williams from Paramore?
Yeah,
your description was not distinct enough.
Just like a pill. Dork.
They worked with the Black Keys. They worked with Could be Avril Lavigne, yeah.
No, it's
They've
not
worked with
Avril.
Slash.
She
They're doing
think like death metal, but she wears cutesy pink things. It's just
Taylor
pink,
Momsen.
right? It's just pink. I think her name is Pink. That's
Might
it,
be
Pink.
Pink. I don't know. I didn't read that one because a lot of the stuff I read from Z2 is their stuff that Dave Chisholm does about Charlie Bird Parker and you know uh, old horn players and Thelonious Monk and jazz musicians. But they've worked with Slash and a whole bunch of great people.
Danny's talking sweet to me over on Facebook. She loves me and I love her back. Okay, I don't know which one of these is the direct market one. Nick's in the house though. What's up for Richie? All right, sorry. I'm going up to look and see. Okay. SF says Dork Direct. Help me know which one of these is the direct. Is it the main A cover?
No.
Or is it that alternate one that I only have 2 of? Tell me which one of those it is, and I'll pull it for you.
It's the ash can cover, so it's the second one that you only have 2 of.
The second one? Okay. I got it. Dork Standing is the mass market. Okay, well, that makes sense. All right, let's see if I can find. There's your spot. Okay. You know I'm going to see you on, Danny. I'm going to see you like first thing as soon as I can get into the facility on Wednesday. And I'm just going to throw money at you and run away with things. The 4/7's DM. Thank you, Danny. Hello. Which actor? Maybe, possibly. It'll be the farthest that way, and you have to be 12 inches taller. Okay. This is Oliver Tree versus Little Ricky Alien Boys. It took all that time to talk about the Z2 stuff. This is a Z2 book. Death-defying scooter stunts, Ukrainian tanks, sharks, monster trucks. These are just some of the indignities facing Oliver Tree as he is thrown into the meat grinder of the music industry to promote his debut retirement album, Ugly is Beautiful. Tonight is chosen herbal medicine to overcome the aches and pains. Oliver threatens to retire, prompting his label to find an out-of-this-world replacement in Little Ricky, an alien with a sick mixtape. And Oliver is forced to reckon with his own mortality in an epic battle that threatens to destroy them both. This sounds ridiculous. That one is $20. Danny, just tell him I'll throw money at him. I will have money to throw at him. Even though I just bought a huge slab collection. My pocket's going, what are you doing, girl? We're getting the do books, I swear. I swear. Nightwing. The Cirque du Sin. This is volume 3 of the series that is being written by Dan Waters, which is hecka awesome. By the way, did you get the all abs part, whatever, Hang 10 cover for Nightwing last week? I have them still. So if you need one, you let me know by direct message and I'll pull them for you. They are hot.
I definitely used that cover to embarrass my niece.
Oh no! Why?
She was being a butthead. She earned it.
Well then, that's what this one's 18. Sorry, I forgot to tell you the how much is. The how much is time. Also, DC Finest Suicide Squad, The Nightshade Odyssey. This is John Ostrander writing. This is one of those big, thick everything books, and that one is $40. I don't think that's what it's really called. Everything book isn't right. Now they're going to start making everything books. Okay, we need some Radiant Black up in here for the Nava. Nava, do I have a pile for you? Nava pile. That's Pablo. I already have 2 piles for Pablo, like an idiot. Here's Pablo's pile. I'll put you over here. I have a bad problem with making people have like multiple piles because I'm not paying attention. Nope. I wrote Pob and meant Nava. Nava. You gonna go finish packing? No lie, Danny, I spent like 2 hours yesterday like trying on all kinds of different outfits. Because Lord knows, I always think I know what I'm going to do when I go to Comic-Con, and then I try it on, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Nope. So love you!
All right. I had to remind Danny that you guys are going to places where civilization exists. So if you forget something, Walmart.
It's not as good as it used to be, man. Down in the Gaslamp, there used to be a really big mall, like many stories mall, and you could get anything. But now it's closed, and it's apartment buildings. It sucked. From packing everything you own. I'm actually going to make a special shirt that I'm going to wear on probably Wednesday. That's definitely going to be focused on your booth. All right. Firestorm, Nuclear Man, United We Fall. This is Gary Conaway. Well, 1 through 6 is 18. You can just have things favored to you now. What is favored to you? What's that mean?
Delivered, probably.
Oh, for Comic-Con? That sucks. I feel like for everybody that spends their, $5,000 to go stay in a hotel there, probably should get dibs on having them. You know what I mean? Okay,
DoorDash exists, and those people, JD, need money. So, have stuff delivered if you forget it.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Like, if I need outfits. Mm-hmm. Not the new Fury of Firestorm. Nope, it's just Firestorm, Nuclear Man. This is the Jerry Conway run from, hold please. Originally published in a single magazine form, Legends of Tomorrow, 2016. Okay, Avengers is coming down, being replaced by Dead Man by Kelly Jones, the complete collection. Mike Barron and Tim Seeley. That one is $35. If you've been reading stuff recently, you might have seen some Dead Man action. Ooh, we've been waiting for these. We finally get Compendium 5 for Milestone. I hope you guys have been paying attention to either the Black Lords group on Facebook or anything that all of our friends over at Blurred's Underground are doing. They've got this really cool thing they're doing. Follow them, and support what they're doing. You might see some more Milestone focused stuff soon. This one is $60, and it has those books in it. Nava, I got you. The Uncanny X-Men comes down. If someone wanted to have the rest of the Uncanny X-Men pieces, I think someone was asking about it. I am happy to suss it out for you. And go pull it after the show, because Lord knows I'm going to be here for a while tonight. I got stuff to do. Stuff I do, as they say. Okay, House of Slaughter Colors Trilogy comes off the board. This hasn't happened in a long time. We got 2 full boxes of trades. Some weeks we just have 2 or something. All right, this is Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees the Rite of Spring. We're still hoping to understand anything about Samantha, which is this awesome bear that is murdery. This one is 20, and it's the full series, I think. Okay, the dork stuff comes off the board. We've been undorked.
Or, as we say in the biz, we're done dorking out.
We're done dorking out.
And by the biz, I mean the business of being a dork.
The biz. Yeah, people have been waiting for that one. And then also, hardcover for Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. If you just wanted to have a nice hardcover, that one's $30. So you can get, it's like, its pitch is home is where the heart stops. The best way I can describe this is it's like, what's the series where, is it Heisenberg? Is that his name? It's like Heisenberg level violence. Blue Lock comes in. Am I saying the right guy's name?
I have no idea.
The guy that makes drugs. Breaking Bad. Thank you. And also,
dad from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Star Trek Strange New World Seeds of Salvation. This one is 18. And that's the end of them. Yay! We got all of it done, so we can start playing around with other books. I will just take them down as I put new things up. Pause. All right, it's time for new book time. Okay. First on the board, American Caper, number 9, Dan Hauser. Assume all of the books are cover price unless I tell you something else. What?
Dan Hauser, legally distinct from Danhausen.
Very different people. I mean, I've never seen them in the same room together, but Suicide Squad comes
definitely buy this book or you are cursed, but still.
Mm-hmm. Does he have any like hand things that he does? He's not one of these guys, right? Does something else?
What? I'm sorry.
Does he have any of these kind of things where he's like?
Oh yeah, he does a thing where he points to one side of the ring, points to the other, and then points at the person. So it's you pointing one way, R pointing the other, and then cursed pointing at the guy.
Dagummit! Dan Hauser, I barely knew her. Is Beneath the Trees hardcover the full series? Let's look. I like how it doesn't say it on the back at all. And by that I mean I don't like it. One through 6 only. Just the 1 through 6 issues. Sorry, fans. Corey says 30, but I don't know what's up from. If it says Rite of Spring, that's just the second arc. Yeah, this one's the second arc, but this one here, that's the hardcover, that's the first 6 issues. All right, this was the one that I raved about. I'm not normally a D&D girl, but this one is super fun. This one is Dungeons and Dragons Total Party Killers. You will never see gelatinous cubes the same again. And it also has a
if you're seeing gelatinous cubes the same, you're probably under some sort of spell, and you should be less concerned about the gelatinous cubes and more concerned about the spell.
That's right.
Every gelatinous cube is different.
The hardcover is $30. Claim D&D for unknown. Unknown. Do we have a pile? Yes, you do.
Good pickup, Unknown.
Unknown's got in his pile a copy of I always forget the name of it. Foundations. I'm excited for him to get to read it. D&D goes to also SF. That's all I have for cover A. SF's right there. Okay. I'm getting everyone squared away for where they live. Garcia, are you okay with the D&D character sheet one? Is that okay?
Oh, that's this one? Oh my gosh. So guys, here's the deal with the character sheet one. If you play D&D, you can use this character sheet. It is a fully functional D&D character sheet. Mm-hmm. And there will be, if there's not already, information available in the book or on Dark Horse's website where you could create characters based on the characters in the book that will be playable in any officially run, like any D&D campaign that is run in D&D 5th edition.
All right, SF's going to take a D&D sheet. Garcia, you want the last one? Because I'm going to be sold out of Dungeons and Dragons. It's yours for the taking.
So, like, not to put too fine a point on it, but if you're playing a current Dungeons and Dragons campaign and your character's feeling a little stale, maybe buy the book and make a new character.
I'm telling you, the gelatinous cube, you want to play it. All right, Garcia doesn't want it. Nightwing comes off the board.
I think the only rule when Stuart and I were talking is that it does follow the standard new, you can't play a druid and a cleric or a druid and a bard at the same time. It's the only rule.
Yes, there is Megalith Zero in your pile of them. Sorry, I should have messaged you back. Also from Dark Horse, Hidden Springs, number 3 of 4. And yes, that is a Batman number 1, New 52. Sitting on the board. Alien Boys comes down. Corey needs hidden. It's such a fun, quick, quirky book. Okay, Corey, do we have a spot for you yet? No. I'm going to move Chris Rell. Put him right there and give Corey this spot. Okay. Just so you know how much I understand that. It's going to be one of those weeks. It's going to be an expensive week for just about everybody, I think. Okay. As I explained in the review show, this is a super fun romp. It is the one book you can read this week in which the San Diego Convention Center becomes a mech to fight Godzilla. And it doesn't seem that ridiculous. That is Godzilla versus San Diego. Void Rivals comes off the board. Zilla Kamakan goes to Corey. Gotcha. Made space. Okay. Next. This is Quiet Place, Storm Warning, number 5. Radiant Black comes off the board. Okay. Surprisingly good and surprisingly bloody. The stakes are high in red shirts. Ghost of the 21st Century, number 1. Y'all aren't ready for the amount of carnage. Strange New Worlds comes off the board. Also, it's time for Starfleet Academy number 4, Lost Contact. The Beneath the Trees hardcover comes down. This is really Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 20, but is celebrating the 300 issues. The art in this is to die for. Some cool stuff happening here that seems to maybe be tied to some motivation for things that happened in Last Ronin. At least I think that's what I'm understanding when I'm reading it. So if you like through stories, here's the regular A cover. There's going to be some options here. That's your A cover. That is the Eastman or B cover. I only have one of those. This is the D cover by J. Scott Campbell. I've got two of those. And I've got a total of 3 blind bags. 3 total blind bags. But wait, there's more.
We're not going to talk about how many of those I ordered and still have to order Brainy's exclusive and then like a bunch of other exclusives from other people and
well, this makes sense for you.
Yeah.
J. Scott goes to SF. Okay. The blind is $7.25. So $7 and then bag and board. Okay, SF I got. Jason got some goodie. Jason's not a pile yet, so let's start pile for Jason. If you guys were sitting around thinking about it and hooming and hawing about whether you wanted to claim that Nick's book from Saturday, you're too late. Somebody that's on this stream claimed it up. Okay. Forrest, let me know if you want a blind because I've got people that are going to take it if you don't. If you don't want it, sorry. Unknown, you do get a blind and an Eastman. I'm going to put this down. Okay, that's unknown, blind, Eastman. Okay. SF, you can get a blind. $7. And there's one just for you, so don't worry about it. Okay. Here is our shared exclusive with my friend Brainy at Enjoy Comics. The cover artist is by cover art is by Dave Wilkins, famous cover artist. He's done a ton of really great books. He's also going to be here on Saturday to do autographing. So if you want to have them autographed, you can get them autographed. I have regular cover for $25, and for $30, I have foil covers. This is what it looks like up close for you.
Okay, now I'm a little angry at Brainy.
Why?
Because he didn't tell me I could get them from you.
Why does it matter? You still have to have it shipped anyway.
Oh, no, for sure. But, like, I had to jump through the rigmarole of his website.
Aha. And they do come with, like, a cover page on front, so they stay nice. I just had to peel it back so you can see what it looks like. So I do need them bought and paid for tonight or before Saturday so that you can actually get it autographed. I'll have them set so my staff can find them. It's a little bit of logistics fun.
Like, I would have still bought from both of you. But, like, instead of trying to figure out how to buy the quantity from Brainy's website that I plan to buy from Brainy's website.
But it's trees. It's all good. Because he has most of them. I only got 100 total copies, so I'm guessing I got 50 and 50. Hey, we just sold a graded book. Huzzah. I didn't even list my new graded books. Okay. This is Capes number 9 with Elemental in the issue. Compendium for Milestone comes off the board. What makes me crazy right now is everyone wants Compendium number 1, but it's sold out, so I can't get it for them. Sucks balls. I started playing pickleball last night. My son invited me to play because he's got his own like net and stuff, so we can go play on the regular tennis courts. So addictive. I may only talk about pickleball for the next 20 months, the same way that people talk about being a vegetarian.
Can I tell you, we have a place here called Glass City Pickle, and it's a big like warehouse where it's nothing but pickleball courts. And I got all excited for it because I thought it was a place that made pickles. I don't play pickleball, nor do I intend to play pickleball. I am too clumsy for such things, and I'm smart enough to know I am too fat and out of shape to take up a new sport. But if you tell me there's a place that makes pickles, I will take up competitive pickle eating.
How about
And
if
sure
I
enough,
got your foil signed? It, by the way, it doesn't cost anything to get it signed. It's free to get it signed. You just have to buy the book. So, Forrest, there was one that was left for you. So, there's no line for it if you still want it. We just had Picklesburg, which does celebrate pickles. There was a pickle festival recently.
Right, we had that. We had Pickle Palooza here, and there was another one in Baltimore when I was there last year, which is why I'm like, oh, pickles are a thing. There must be a giant warehouse like that is converting itself into some sort of pickle factory or pickle emporium or museum to pickling. I was all no, it's stupid pickleball.
All right, the last blind goes Forrest. I shipped your stuff last week, so I didn't have a pile, so I'll start a new one. Thanks, friend. Okay. And Garcia says Kyle was upset he was able to guzzle down a pickle. And Forrest says there's plenty of places to get pickles in Toledo, Kyle.
Sure, but again, if I could go to one giant place and get all the pickles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the standard is 25, the foil's 30, autographs are free. And you can only get them from me or Brainy. Or you could steal Kyle's copies if you're really fast and you throw pickles either way. Corpse Night number 4. Forrest says he got the new Des Malchin book last week. Yeah, I think you got stuff shipped to you, yeah? Dead Man Comes Down? Oh, excuse me, I'm going to pick up now. Totally cool. Corpse Night goes to Corey. Corey.
I will say this though, we have this thing happening here where I live where they're naming stuff things that clearly like you have to be smarter than me to guess because like we have this new place called Buffalo Rock, which to me just sounds like a restaurant specializing in Rocky Mountain oysters. But no. It's a brewery.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun too. Final boss number 8. So funny, since we didn't buy a bunch of the beginning of the series and we don't have any back issues and you can't get back issues, we've just continued with the whole like, we're just getting one. So we apologize. There's good stuff in here. It's not that we don't want to support it. It's just we've gotten ourselves in this pickle of not having any to like sell people to get them started. Firestorm comes down. Firestorm. Corey grabs the final boss.
Is Final Boss like Final Girl except with employment?
No. I think it's a very violent book.
I'm sure it's like about a boss battle, but I think it's funny that, there's Final Girl Syndrome, which is that thing where like the cheerleader's the only one alive at the end of the horror movie or whatever, Final Girl. final boss is just the only managed person from the C-suite that's still alive at the end of the horror movie.
Corey says, Mortal Kombat! Okay. Rob Liefeld's Giant Size Youngblood. $7 for Youngblood plus a ton of other, like all the covers, the really cool setup for the completionist in your life. Mortal Kombat, but he levels up. Awesome. American Caper comes down from the board.
Miss Jen, how did Bad Rock do for you?
What?
How did Bad Rock do last week?
I don't think I ended up with any. I think that all sold.
Sold out at distribution, going to a second printing.
I saw that. I was so happy. That is
I may or may not have seen the cover.
Final Girl is one of the best-selling solo player tabletop games. Ooh. King Spawn number 57, Rosenberg. Rosenberg's definitely going to be at con.
Unknown. I did the graphic design for Final Girl.
Nice.
Yeah, my friend was the vice president of Van Ryder Games.
There's so many things you guys don't know about Kyle. Kyle literally knows everybody. Everybody, if you mention a name, he knows them. Politicians,
or one degree of separation from them.
Musicians, wrestlers.
Yeah.
And
Listen,
they're not
I'm only one degree of Kevin Bacon from Kevin Bacon.
There you go. Dungeons and Dragons comes down from the board. All right, here we go. I'm not even going to skip over this book. We're just going to go at it. I'm going to slow roll through all the different versions of this book, okay? So listen to what I call it. I'm even going to do the ratio variance and everything right now. He knows Old Man Tommy's son. Okay, I just got done with graphic novels. I am really slow. Oh, you're not coming for stuff anyway. You're just coming back for. Sorry, Grayson. I'm just yelling at Grayson about come get this stuff. Bacon Brothers is a great band. Okay, Terminal number 1. This is Kirkman's New Universe. Having read it, it's a fire book. You should get it. This is the regular A cover. I didn't get a ton of them because we have a store exclusive for the book. So, A cover. Just A cover. Grab it up. I'm going to take down Hidden Springs, Godzilla vs. San Diego, Quiet Place, and Red Shirts. So I have room for all of this craziness. Terminal A goes to SF. I feel like I know which one's SF's now. Golly. He's up high. Okay. These are foil covers. They are kind of like face-off covers. They are $13 books, each one of them. That's the cover price for them. There are, I don't know who's good guys and who's bad guys. They don't tell us yet. But there's like I would just sell them as sets because it doesn't make really any sense not to sell them as a set. You want them because it's a connecting cover. They're aiming at each other. So it's called M and N are the two covers that they are. Okay, foils for SF. SF is up high. SF up high over here. I'm going to do this. SF, I'm going to move you so you're above unknown because you guys will get kind of similar stuff. There. And then I have blind bag. Blind bags are $6. I'm still limiting it to one a person because I want to make sure I have something for the rec. Make sure everyone gets one. SF is Bacon Brothers the same as the old 97s?
How dare you, unknown? Like, there's a part of me that is like a cowpunk old head that wants to put unknown in a 5-minute timeout right now. The Bacon Brothers the same as the old 97s. Mongo is appalled.
Pongo is a ball. This is regular cover D. They're coming straight at you. I only have 2 Ds.
Although I can see how someone could make that mistake, because the old 97s were in the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, as was Kevin Bacon. But no, they're not even close to the same thing.
This is cover C. That looks like David Finch. In case you're wondering whether the eyeball character is important, the eyeball character is important. I only have 1 copy of cover B. It is the mirror of this one. By the way, I think they're wraparound and you lay them all the way across to be able to get to your full cover. BICUSF. Forrest says he played with the band even. Very cool. And then this is it's like I don't know what you call these, the 3D ones where this flap opens up and it gets to look at whatever's underneath it. What is that called? Anyway, super cool looking. We're going to call this cutout, even though it's cut really out instead of into the book.
CSF, I would argue that wow, I just Kira Sedgwick is the real talent in the Bacon family, but that's just me.
Maybe. Hey, Corey, I got you. Oh, Corey's right here. Forrest Bates got its die cut. Who's right here? Okay, did I get everybody for that? I did. Okay. This is cover E. It is the 1:25 ratio variant. This character is very key in this book, if not the main character in this book, this first one. These are 10. 1:25 or 10. Oh, thank you. Sorry, Forrest. Wasn't trying to force you. Okay, 1:25. I've got more down here in the box, so I'm just pulling them from there. SF takes one. And little seizures. That's Smith, right?
No, that doesn't sound
shutting
right.
down on me. No, Burka. That's Burka. Sorry, Burka.
Yeah.
My brain shuts down for all the different nicknames people have got. Burka.
Well, and I'm producing and animating at the same time, trying to get this new batch of spots done. So my brain is totally going, wait, that's not a hex code. What?
Mm-hmm. TJ, you need a blind bag? Siege. Got it in your pile. That's the one in 25s. This is the one in 50 Liefeld cover. Those are 15.
You know, people give Rob Liefeld a hard time for the way he draws feet, and he's earned it. But can we talk about the way he draws foreheads? They're all
Like,
massive.
They are.
Like, every one of Rob Liefeld's character has Peyton Manning forehead, where it just gets progressively bigger the more times he draws them.
SF claims Rob. Like I said in my review show, I can't draw at all, so I can't make fun of him.
I understand as someone whose entire head is forehead, like, the representation is nice.
I've got a forehead.
But, like,
right, four fingers.
Right, I mean, at this point, I've got like a 37 head, but
oh, this one's so good.
nobody draws foreheads like Rob Liefeld draws foreheads.
All right, this is the 1 in 100 Frank Miller. That is $50. It's kind of a foil cover. It's actually really good Frank Miller. That's really a character I don't think we meet yet in the book. Take the wood down. I gotta do one more due diligence here for this book since I only have one, and once it's gone I won't have it anymore.
Okay.
Miller goes to SF. Miller's got one, or SF's got one everything.
Do you want to take a little commercial break while you look this one up, Miss Jen? Just to.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I have a. Oh, you do. Oh, you. It is time for the commercial. Go ahead. We'll just say.
Right, but like, no, I was going to when we were done with terminal. But like, if you were still looking to make sure you were all right to do what you're planning to do, I was going to buy you some time.
Our exclusive, and then we can take a break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna 100% regret selling this. I know I'm gonna 100% regret selling this, but I gotta offer it because it's not fair to just be like tease it and not do anything. This is terminal number 1. It is the variant cover H 1 in 1000 foil wraparound cover signed by Joe Casey, Robert Kirkman, Andy Kubert, 9/8 straight from CGC. That one is $800. My guess is that's the lowest price you'll ever see this book.
Yeah, that's at least $200 below $1 per issue she had to order to get it.
Yep. It should be $1,000 book, but someone in Canada is trying to sell it for that price, so I feel like I got to do it. So, all right. And then this is our exclusive. This is done by Dave Wilkins, the same person that did the Turtles cover. We've been talking to him about this since February. And it's funny because you like ask for a certain kind of like style, and then you get finally feedback back from Image that like what you can and can't do, because there's a lot of stuff you don't know. So this is our exclusive, and it's so beautiful. I can't even. We only got one version of it. That's all I ordered. I only ordered $1,500 of this regular no trade dress. There's no foils that exist. There's no glow in the darks. There's no nothing. And he's going to be here on Saturday, and he can sign them for you. And these are $25. Nava wants one. So even if you
cover has
can't come. Oh yeah, I posted it. SF, I got you.
This cover has a very strong Tron vibe that I love.
Mm-hmm. Really and truly, when I talked to Dave, I was like, I really like this whatever feline looking thing is that they have on. We just could see only part of it on one of the covers. And he was like, but I like the eyeball thing. And I was like, well, put him up there because it looks like a werewolf in like the full moon. So that's what we did. By the way, both of those covers come in Mylar with what they call a halfback, which is a strong board. So now you know. Oops. I just like messed up something. Okay. Just joined. Did I show the capes? Yeah, the capes were shown and went back down into the box. I will pull one for you, Elvis. The other things that you missed were all the terminal covers. So there's the two foils that match, the blind bag, that's D, that's C, that's the die cut. This is the 1 in 25 for $10, the 1 in 50 for $15, the 1 in 100 Frank Miller for $50, and that is the 1 in 1,000 for $800. I don't even know if I'm putting that
exclusive for $25.
Someone doesn't buy it. And my exclusive. And if you get it and want it autographed, we'll make sure it gets autographed by Dave this weekend. Because he's not going to Comic-Con, so we're having a signing.
I find that almost shocking. As hot as Dave Wilkins is right now, that somebody's not got him in their booth at Comic-Con.
I think, truly, I asked him to go and to sign, but he literally said he has so much work right now, he cannot leave.
Oh, that's a really good reason.
Yeah, that's a really amazing reason. Yes, it's only that one A cover for capes. I'm sorry. Let me know if that's okay. All right, did it get everybody's pulled? King Spawn comes off the board. We're going to move on from oh, no, we're not. We're going to do our little commercial break real fast.
Huh. We'll be right back after these words from...
Lobo, it's so much fun to read you. So the first part of the story here is a bunch of assassins. Well, everybody's been basically told to go and kill Lobo by that one guy that has like a giant like half dome head with like screens all over it. I don't know that guy's name. He was introduced, or he's been around for a little while in the books. But it's funny to see the kind of characters that are sent after him and their interactions and who gets heads blown off when. But that's the front half of the story. And then the second half of the story, of course, Lobo does not get killed by anybody because that would be really, lame to have Lobo end right now in issue 5.
Twitch. It's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
And remember, as always, everybody, to check out our Ben 10 exclusives over on theexplive.com. We're selling out. We're getting low-ish on number 1.
We have our number 2, which again is selling really quickly for the number we printed because we didn't print that many. And number 3. Number 3 will ship together with number 4, which we're not showing yet. So make sure you head over to the EXP Live and check out what all of those options are on our big, fancy Ben 10 exclusives. All right. Yeah, that was it.
Perfect. Jason, I got it in your pile, so no matter what, it'll get done. Okay, coming up to the wall is Blood of the Wolfman, number 2. There's a guy in here today going through and filling in all of his Universal Monster stuff. Oops, in it. All right, I'm taking down Terminal A. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put Terminal in this one box. And I can put it out later. You're welcome. Void Rivals 32. Feel like that might be important. Okay, the foil covers for Terminal are coming down. Ooh, Tarzan Beyond, number 2. Okay, do I take anything down now? Something is Killing the Children, number 48. By the way, in the slabs that I just bought, there are some pretty rare Something is Killing the Children stuff. And some Invincible. I'm so desperate to have anything Invincible. I went on Tony Corona's show on Saturday night after my show and paid full price for them just so I could have something for the wall. I'm going to make zero profit, but at least I can say, yes, I do have something Invincible. Hey, Kenneth. Part 12 of 15 of the Thundercats and Silverhawks. This is Thunderhawks number 4. Okay, more terminals coming off the board. Okay, Bad Thoughts number 2. Oh man, I would have loved to read this one. Number 1 was so good. Bad Thoughts number 2. This is in Ignition Press.
There's a joke that works for that book that will never work for that book again.
How mean you?
Well, Bad Thoughts number 2 is what happens after you eat lettuce right now.
Oh no. But only shredded lettuce. Other lettuces. Oh yeah. Everyone Loves a Jewel Thief, number 3. When you want to write a book but you don't have any money, what do? You do a heist. Even if you don't know what you're doing. Terminal. Diecast comes off the board. Okay, I don't have a ton of this book for this show because I wasn't sure about whether I needed to order them or if they were going to bring them with them when they came. But not this weekend, because this is Dave Wilkins' weekend, signing our 2 exclusives. The next weekend, which is August the 1st, we're going to have Teenie Howard in our store signing her book, Sicko, which releases this week. Also, I have the A cover now. I'm hoping to have other stuff in this next week so we can have them for the signing, because otherwise I won't have very much. So there you go. Sicko number 1. She's sick and they can't figure out what's wrong with her, but she figures out she can use it as a weapon.
You get diabetes. You get diabetes. Everybody gets diabetes.
No, it's way worse than that.
Oh, it is. But diabetes is an autoimmune disorder. Like it's caused by an autoimmune disorder, much like lupus and any of the other really famous autoimmune disorders, thanks to that show House. And Teeny Howard is really capitalizing on those of us who feel like our body is slowly trying to kill us and wish our body would slowly try and kill other people.
Oh yeah. Uh, SF, do you want me to keep it here and get an autograph for you? It'll just come with your next order. Just let me know and I'll put it on the back of it. So on August the 1st, I'm going to have them for the people that are going to be here in person. So this is your opportunity to get them to get signed on August the 1st while I have copies available.
I think what Corey is asking is, will you have, if you have other covers or anything, potentially have them available on your Saturday evening program?
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I'm sorry to say it that way, but I had to ask them to emergency ship them because we didn't realize that we had fouled up. So, okay, so SF, that's going to get signed. Okay. And then Unknown needs one for signature signed. Then Corey signed.
Ironically, we may have some big news about Saturday evening programming here on the EXP in the coming days.
Ooh. Corey.
And it may mean that you get to see a lot less of me, which is a win for everybody.
What? Are you getting replaced?
Yeah, by another couple of guys with beards.
Nice. Beards for the win. All right. I wish I had more of these, but I had all the people added to their poll box because it's so fun. This one is Pooh Bear. This is one you've been waiting for. The one with Tigger.
T-I-double-G-R.
Sign for Jason. Signed. Nope. That's totally fine. I will handle making sure everything gets, all of everything gets signed, whatever you need to get signed.
If I want to have her signed a book that she totally announced on the FOC show that she wasn't supposed to announce, and Matthias and I got in a lot of trouble with a guy named Greg who's going to break Matthias's legs at San Diego for it. Can I have that done if the book doesn't exist yet?
I cannot make a book appear, Kyle.
Okay. We got so yelled at so bad when we had her on the FOC show. It was like they were big angry.
All right, dog tag number 3. Dog tag number 3. Either 1 in 100.
Actually,
what?
Interviewed this morning some other guys who have book coming out from that company, who are going to be at San Diego. So we recorded the interview early. That will be part of our FOC show on Friday.
That is very smart to do. I got you.
Well, Matthias will also be at San Diego, so
yeah,
he's
trying to get everything done so he can go, and he lives right there.
He wasn't even there this morning. It was just me.
Oh goodness. Estuary number 4, a ghost story from Oni Press. I got one of those. All right, the 1 in 1,000 made it through the show. I cannot believe it. I'm going to go through some variant covers really fast while everybody's here and hasn't fallen asleep yet. I have the Ash Can from Image Comics. I don't know who the creator is. It says, "This car is my chapel. This wheel is my Bible. This road is my religion. Let us pray." This is the last driver. Sean Murphy. That one is 20. Blood of the Wolf Band comes off the board. Okay, another Image ash can. This is the Carmen Bible. Oh nope, Carmen Blade. Darcy Van Polgeest, Ian Bertram. That one is 20. Just assume if we have ash cans for stuff that I'm offering on this show that they will probably make announcements at Comic-Con, which will make it all shiny and desirable. Oh no, I just sold out of something. Void Rivals comes down. Okay, Carmen goes to Court. Also, Rick Remender, Ashcan, Hammer Fist. This looks very noir, but also he's got a big hammery looking fist. That one's 15. See his fist?
That is a very literal title for that book.
I mean, they might as well give it to us
I
straight.
always appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if The Walking Dead had been called Giant Zombie Drama, I would have, like, that would have helped me a lot.
How about Crowbound, Ashcan, Jeff Lemire? That one is 20. We only have one of each of these, by the way. It's not like the olden days when they used to send us a big old pile of them. In olden times, Tarzan comes down. This is the one I think everyone should fight over. It's Daniel Warren Johnson's Next Thing. Shinkata. And that one is an exclusive retailer edition. That one's 100. Something is Killing the Children's coming down. Did you hear the price of it, Corey? I don't want you to be surprised. And the last of the rare stuff that we are offering, this is Gambit Wanted, the foil cover. I think these are 1 in 10s or 25s. They're just $10. Yep, $100. Which you gotta. That is what the interweb says. Thunder Hawks comes down. All right, I gotta move this. Will that be in the way? No.
Such a huge week of releases.
I know.
And next week being a fifth week is a light week of releases. I mean, by comparison, at least.
I kind of feel like it's that we've ramped up, and I don't want to stop that train. It's so much fun to have so many cool things. Like this next one, which I'm super pissed off I did not get to read. Mind Management, #2. They all messed me up in the first one. I got all kinds of like mentally scared. This is Matt Kent. And I may or may not be an agent. Driver Hammer. Driver and Hammer went to SF. Corey, are you down for the 100? Or we'll release it for someone else to consider? And we haven't even made it out of Independence yet. Sorry, y'all. All right, Murder Drones. Hot books. This one is #5. I think that's the A. And I think that's the B. I got you. I gotta start taking stuff in now. Bad Thoughts comes down.
I had someone at my flea market ask me about murder drones on Sunday.
That they wanted them?
I was more than a little shocked that they knew. They seemed like a normie, and they're like, "Do you have murder drones?" I'm like, "How do you know about murder drones?"
Normies are people too. Jewel thief.
No, I understand. I was very excited about it.
Okay. Gun Honey doubles down number 2. The A cover that I've got is Derek Chew. That's the only kind I've got is Derek Chew. When it's that pretty, I don't think you need any other covers. Did you say the comic? And they said, what comic?
No, they were talking to me about the comic. I was absolutely shocked.
Sicko comes down from the board.
I had to tell them about the animated series.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oops. Another Pooh Bear. Okay. And then this has got really gorgeous art in it. This one I enjoyed way more than I thought I would. This is Solomon Kane, number 1, out of Titan Comics.
Yeah, I think somebody mentioned it on the last show. Solomon Kane's been around for years. It's Edgar Rice Burroughs character. Yeah, they've been around for ages. They used to do it at IDW years ago.
Okay.
And I read it. I forget who even worked on it. I think it was the same people who did Kill Shakespeare.
I think I'm going to put it. I've got a customer that likes like Zorro and Tarzan and all that stuff. I think I'm going to put it in his box because he likes it if I find things that he doesn't know about. Okay, Pooh Bear is coming down. Okay, last indie title, I think. Excommunicated, number 3. I know you guys love this one. I know I love this one. Okay, dog tag comes off the board. Getting into Marvel now. Okay, there's a bunch of different covers for this one. Yeah, like a Quaker Punisher is accurate. Woo! Let's not have that happen. Okay. Excommunicated for Corey and for SF. SF. Corey. Okay. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 33. I love these covers where he's under something, holding it up. So good. This reminds me of a Ramita cover. I only have these 2 ready for you so far. Okay. Books that are related to other books we are already carrying, like something that's Beneath the Trees. Just put with the Beneath the Trees stuff. Try to put it with its like kind stuff first before we put the other stuff on the counter because we need all our counter space. We can't go past the end of that thing because I need to set that up for Dave. Okay. And anything you don't know what to do, let's just leave it. I will help you. I will help. All right. SF, I got your SF, your ASM. Okay, Corey. Hugs. Thanks for supporting the cause. I have 1 copy of the Amazing Visions cover.
The fact that Vision isn't on that cover is like wildly frustrating to me.
I'll tell you, I love bugs. Bugs are so cool to me, but I cannot do centipedes. There's something about them that I'm just like, nope. I've got also the David Nakayama cover, which has got 4-Brush Man.
Nope, that's Bombastic Bagman. 4-Bush Man is a guy with a pot on his head.
What?
Yeah, that is the Bombastic Bagman.
Oh, well, I don't know anything. SF, I got you. All my life, I thought that was 4-Brush Man.
Nope, 4-Bush Man
wears... Someone has a bucket, you said?
4-Bush Man has a pot on his head and wears like a long red like sweater thing, kind of a la Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Those look like girl eyes to me.
Well, listen, let's have a conversation about who is Spider-Man in this moment.
Mm.
And Bombastic Bagman is just Spider-Man in a Fantastic Four uniform with a bag over his head.
Okay. It's a good disguise. I would never guess it was him. Gosh, I am so sorry. I don't know whose cover this one is, but it's so good. This is the D cover. Look at all the cool angular stuff for Spidey. And he's running down this building or falling down the building or something.
Man, Miss Jen, your eBay's blowing up.
Yeah. I sold a really expensive book. Or a real expensive Pokemon thing. It's actually this thing. And it's not him that's sending it to me, but he's been blowing me up all day long about how to wrap his stuff. And Eddie's gone, so it's not going to go out anyway, so I don't want him to get mad at me, but he has zero feedback. And when I try to go in and answer his questions, it says that there's an error. So I'm just like, I'm not sending you Jack until all this gets resolved. He seems like a normal guy. His questions don't make me think he's a psycho. But also, when people spend $2,200 with you and no feedback, kind of makes me worry. Captain Marvel Dark Past #4.
I've been debating reactivating my eBay, but like as the world's slowest shipper, that just seems like a nightmare.
No, you're going to get kicked off. They will totally knock it down anyway. Does your eBay stuff ship or deliver before Comic-Con for them to take with? So Comic-Con is this weekend, so there's no way for you to get your stuff anyway. It wouldn't get to you in time for Comic-Con. So I apologize. That is something I should be upfront about. The books are not going to leave the facility until Monday. Because Eddie also goes to Comic-Con, and he's the person that ships your stuff. You don't want me to do it, and you don't want anyone else to do it. You want to wait for Eddie. Mind management comes off the board. Okay. Here is the new Gambit book. He goes to remove somebody who is sitting at a poker game that is very dangerous, a nice girl. I don't know if this character is a character that's been around. But anyway, he thinks he's rescuing her. But then it puts him as a target, as a hit. So this is all about him trying to avoid getting killed and or killing someone, I guess. We must wait for Eddie. Yes, you should. I'm telling you, he takes it very personally if things go wrong. And he almost never has any problem with that. But if someone, it's like one of my kids is like, if you accuse him of doing something wrong, it will eat him up if it's not true. And he doesn't ever really do anything wrong. So he was like, when he was a kid, he used to get like, brr, if you said something to him, like, you did do that. Especially if it was his brother. So there's your A cover. So this is him getting chased down by, there's a symbol behind him of the person that gets sent after him to kill him. So. Okay, this is the Art Germ variant. So I'm going to make sure we've got Art Germ pulled for row. Boop. Nope. What? Okay. And then there is this one, which is really cool. It says, dangerous mutant, protect the world in our future. If you see this mutant, report it to Office of National Emergency. Wanted poster. Well, I don't know. I feel like everyone's one of those guys. What is going on here? What? Oh, and there's one that looks like it, but it says join the mutant team. Okay, so SF. I'm going to get you AB. AB. Poindexter's symbol. I don't know about that. It might be very bullseye-ish. Very bullseye-ish.
See,
Join
here I was going to make a Buster
Premier-
Poindexter joke.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry. I don't know who Poindexter is enough to know. You could tell me anything and I'd be like, sure.
Buster Poindexter sang that song, Hot, Hot, Hot.
Oh. Sorry, hiccups. Murder Drones comes off the board. This next book is better than it has any business really being. I was not expecting it to be good like this. Okay, SF, I got you. Okay. Godzilla conquers the multiverse. Coming out of this last storyline in which he got shot into space, but he ended up running into Null, so now he's got the symbiote, king power. He's extra powerful. So Doom puts together a team that he thinks is uniquely suited to do something about it. Also, is that you, Sandy Claus?
That's
I
true.
have one C cover. One C cover. Is it really? Now I know way more things that I knew before. Thanks, Jay and or everybody else that contributed over at Hydra Asylum. And D. I have two of those. Gun Honey comes off the board.
Just to complete the Buster Poindexter joke of it all, he also sings Fairy Tale of New York in the Very Murray Christmas, Bill Murray Christmas special on Netflix.
Nice. All right, I'm taking down Solomon Kane and all the other ones so that I can hand them the indie books to put out next. Today's going to be interesting to finish it all up. All right. Imperial Guardians, number 5. Abnett. Dex. Short for Poindexter. All right. It is facsimile time. JLA Avengers, number 3. And then there is a variant cover for it. It looks like Alex Ross. Nava's sending you love letters. Okay. Mark Spector Moon Knight, number 6. Who dat on the cover? There's only one blade, and there'll only ever be one blade. I wonder if that was improvised. Does anybody know that line was improvised?
There can be only one.
There can be only one. If you say it in a deep enough voice, it counts. Moonstar, number 5. Spider-Man Long Way Home, number 2. Punisher's got him in his sights. Hulk 2. Okay, Uncanny X-Men number 32, Killers from Space. What a great storyline this looks like to be. That is crazy good stuff. And just that
Does
eight
anyone in the chat know the lyrics to the first verse of Take the Long Way Home by Supertramp? It is very Spider-Man-y, especially when you consider Tom Holland and his relationship, like in real life, with Zendaya, who plays Mary Jane in the movies.
Mhm.
The lyrics are, "So you think you're a Romeo playing a part in a picture show? Well, take the long way home."
We need it for Kyle to break out into Princess of the Universe, or say it with a Scottish brogue. All right, Wolverine number 24. That's a nice Dan Panosian cover with all the gals. And then I don't know if this is an official swimsuit one. It says Marvel Snap on it.
No, that is a X-23 variant in the Marvel Snap video game.
Cool. All right. Last Marvel book. Snap. Oh, a Snap episodes. Oh, Snap. Marvel book. Okay. There is a murder mystery afoot. Imagine if the X-Men Hellfire Gala became a dinner in which you discover who is the murderer, but it's for real, not pretend. And there are many people in the party that are planning some murder, so you don't know if anyone that was discussing doing murder did the murder. And it makes really good use of costumes. There's some really good ones. I just want to note that many of them are very S&M. That's Scott. It's dope. They all look good. That's your A cover. There's your Scotty, which I need to put for Chris. It says, "What in the world are you wearing?" And Wolverine says, "You said it was a murder mystery at a mermaid gala, bub." And he says, "Masquerade gala, Logan," as in masks. And he says, "Oh, that makes more sense." Because he's wearing a mermaid costume. Oh. Hey, and here's another Snap cover featuring really gorgeous looking gal. S&M, Scott, and Madeline. Oh, just you wait till you see who Scott makes eyeballs at this event. Ah, gag. Not the person, just he's such a poop. S and M a cover. Claim S a cover. So these two, am I doing the right thing? SF. Now I wish Scott was on the Scotty cover. Oh, that'd have been cool. Daggum. All right. Amazing Spider-Man comes off the board. I'm going to move my DC over now. There's so much stuff I couldn't put it down on my feet. No, I'm not always correct. That is a lie. All right. Absolute Superman brings to the head the... What's this guy's name again? Toth Adam, right? Toth Adam. That
Teth.
is, Did you write?
Teth.
Teth Adam.
Teth.
Teth Adam. So that is the A cover. I don't know why my brain just says, I refuse to remember that name. You are just going to get screwed all the time by not knowing it. Here is the B cover. I got only
I couldn't
one.
for the life of me think of it during the last show, during the review show, until TJ put it in the comments, or whoever put it in the comments.
And clearly my brain said, I'll try to remember that. Nope. Still no. There's the B. That is Opena. The C cover is Hernandez Walta. And D cover is Marguerite Sauvage. Captain Marvel comes off the board. Okay. Absolute Wonder Woman. Her battle against this crazy goddess comes to a head also when said goddess threatens her mother. That one is your A cover. No more Chuck Norris to make fun of. You got to use me now. Here is the B cover, Dotsons. Here is the C cover, Raza. That's really cool looking. And the D cover, Ferreira. Miss Jen does not pre-order from Marvel Solicits. Marvel asked Miss Jen what they should solicit.
It might be closer to the old reality than any of us would like to admit.
Man, my one big connection at Marvel retired, so I don't know even who to talk to anymore. No lie.
There's left.
They moved CB away, so that don't know David anymore. David's moved on, so I have to figure out who's there. Gambit comes in. If I can just put that Gambit book with it that I had earlier. Nope, I think someone called it. Nope, there it is. Am I going to wake up in the morning to a million messages like, why is everyone talking about you online like you're Chuck Norris? Okay. Action Comics, 1100. Or no. 1100? 1100, right? Yeah, that's it. Blame Jay. That's okay. I will take it. This is them trying to figure out what happened to the original Superman that took the hit in DCKO. We haven't known where he's been for quite a long time. This is Reign of the Superboys crossing over with the main title. And it is great. That is your A cover. I have one Mark Spears. And I have a couple of Tulaski. Me too, y'all. B for SF. I just can't even imagine not doing these shows just for my own mental health, hanging out with y'all. That comes down. And see. That cool Lois cover. I love her because she's got like a pen stuck behind her ear. She's drinking a coffee. Her glasses sit next to her. Miss Jen knows what happened to Superman. Maybe. I read the book at least. All right, this is the book that surprised the heck out of me this week. That it was so beautiful. It's a good standalone story. It gives new origin within the Knights of Steel universe for Aquaman, and you will love it. It's a good Elseworlds. That one is Dark Knights of Steel 2 Special, Heir to the Sea. I also know who was unaliving the children. Yeah. Imperial Guardians. Okay, this is Detective Comics. Oh, issue 1111.
1111.
1111, sure.
Make a wish.
The Bird, the Bat, and the Arrow. This is Flight Part 5. Man,
when I read that tomorrow at 11:11 a.m., I'm going to wish that Jason Todd gets what he has coming to him again.
SF, I got your C. Marvel's The One Above All is below Miss Jen. Oh. After you give Miss Jen a very fine condition book, she'll give you back a near mint. Heck yeah. I would like to have that superpower. That would be a good superpower. The Flash 35, feeling the heat. Uh-oh, I forgot to take something down. Bad me. JLA Avengers, Moon Knight, Moonstar. Just going to take down a big batch. What time is it? Holy cow. I'm just going to barely made it to the end. Green Lantern, number 37. It says, Green Lantern reads the comments. He should not. He looks really pissed off about that. Don't read the comments, man. Miss Jen doesn't go to comic conventions. She is the comic convention. Okay. Harley Quinn number 64. It says, with friends like these, oh, these are already enemies. Never mind. Man, eBay's alive right now. Holy cow. And this is the cool swimsuit cover. Someone's about to get dive bombed. Green Lantern reads the comments. Miss Jen writes the comments. Swimsuit. SF. Spider-Man comes off the board. Oh no. All right, Justice League Unlimited 21, Despero Reborn. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, it's Surdsy. And this is the B cover, Surdsy. It's really cool because it's like a bunch of cross-hatching. I can't remember. There you go. You can see it kind of. I got a couple of the Surdsies. Also, Unknown Needs. Okay. Let me get you the last of the Marvels. I feel like I just dropped something, but where'd it go? All right, that is all the Marvel. Okay, B cover SF. Sir D is Gorge. I don't even know who that character is. She's smashing a box, it looks like, though. Brutal Dark, number 6. Ezra Kane. I think that's a shot of a dirigible from down in the city. It's really dark, though. Settle down in the box. Okay, Superman number 40, Massacre Attack from Manchester Black. And I've got one Mark Spears. Sorry, I'm trying to get it done fast so I can clear for Kyle. We've got a show popping on after. Superman, Father of Tomorrow, issue 3. Nice Elseworlds. Absolute Superman comes down. Darkwing Duck says, let's get dangerous. Miss Jen is dangerous. That is like the very opposite of what I am, I think, though. I am so likely to hug you to death. Ooh. Swamp Thing 91. Man, I wanted to read all these. Right. There's always after retirement, which will never happen. Okay. Zatanna, number 4. That's the end of them. Claim. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to do any of the books on the board. I will leave them where they are, and we will do them next show, okay? Action Comics, Agency. Remember, I'm going to be at Comic-Con all the way until Monday. There won't be a show on Saturday. There won't be a Thursday show. I apologize. I will make it up to you by bringing back a bunch of stuff. Please join my group for What's in the Box on Facebook. That's where I'm going to be posting things that you can claim. Unknown. Standard cover for signing. Okay.
There may be shows on Saturday night on the EXP, and I may even do one on CBSN. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens.
Cool. Man once described trying to argue comics with Miss Jen as a near-death experience. Only if we're talking about first appearance of Immortal Hulk. I will go nuclear. Thanks, everybody. I got to clear so that Kyle can get the next room going. Thanks so much, Kyle.
We have 1 minute. Do you want to see another new thing?
Oh, yeah. Let's do the thing. All right. This is what I was talking about. This tale is crazy. This guy right here is so broke that he decides to apply for a job on this app, which you can send at any time and to do anything, usually war, and it ends up not being well at all. So it kind of feels like it's stuck in this forever. Like, I gotta do another job and just keep on doing.
Well, I'm glad we tested that. Miss Jen, your microphone is muted. I'm glad we tested that because it didn't work well. And Miss Jen, your microphone is muted.
You muted me. Don't forget to close the Facebook Ed.
No, we're good.
Okay.
So we'll see you right next time.